How you doing? Matt with KC Roofing here. I'm up here on this roof with Chuck. We're at 5222 Austen Lane at Mr. Ina's residence. We have coverage for shingles on roof 3. If you want to take a quick panorama thing, this is roof 3. Got the IKO Cambridge Harvard slate. And just to give you an idea, I will be sending pictures as well of this in the unopened bundle. This is what I was told to use. We have a distinct color difference here. I'm going to attempt to repair. I'm going to use a control area just so that there's not any damage currently that could be confused with damage that could possibly occur. So I'm going to come right in this area right here. If you want to look, there's no damage as it is. This shingle is sealed down, so I'm going to have to use a tool to lift that. I'm going to use a pry bar. And start my repair. To get to this nail, I have to come up here. This shingle is not sealed down. So to get this shingle out, we have shingles that are nailed down through the top part of this shingle. I have to remove these nails that are up here. Chuck, you want to come take a look at this? When I lifted this shingle up, I do have delamination occurring. Delamination and, what's the word? Why can't I think of it? It'll come to me as it continues to occur. We got one up here.
Matting transfer?
That's it. We have more matting transfer here on this shingle as well. So if you want to come take a picture or get a look up underneath there, we have matting. This shingle is no longer going to seal down. It wasn't too bad there. This one was much worse, where the shingle completely lifted up the matting underneath. Usually when I'm on a roof of this age, I get nail pull through, and that hasn't occurred, so that's a good thing. So we're gonna pull that out real quick. I don't have a tape on me. If you want to take a look at this, the shingles are a different length. Oh, at least they look like it. Nope, they're not. We're good there. If you want to take a look right here, though, we are dealing with a second layer on this elevation as well. And that is another dimensional shingle underneath. Oh, is it a 3-tab? God. Jeez. Well, at least they didn't do that.
Got nails on that shingle.
I'm gonna go back with cap nails though, just to ensure we don't get water penetration. Now this part I'm gonna take as much care as I possibly can. I don't want to do any consequential damage, but I do have to lift these shingles up so that I can get to the nail line. That did not grip anything. And I do have to lift this shingle up far enough to be able to get a clean strike and nail at a 45-degree angle, flush with the roof. So right here, I felt this one going. We have granule loss creasing right here. This one, with the matting transfer, I don't believe this is gonna seal back down. Granule loss here, and the starting of creasing from just removing the nails underneath here. And then over here as well, granule loss is pretty evident. The new shingle is not losing any, but this one sure is, just from me lifting just as high as I had to get a clean strike on that nail. So I do have granule loss, I do have matting transfer, I didn't have any nail pull through, but as of right now, I do not believe this roof to be repairable without cascading damage.
Not to mention, this has to get re-nailed too, because you took all the nails out of that one too, right?
Oh yeah, there's no longer nails in this nail strip. So for me to go back in, I'm gonna use the previous hole. But now I have granule loss up here as well. And this previous hole was below the nail line to begin with. No way. Matting transfer here. And that wasn't even a nail that I removed. It was just from lifting this shingle to get to that nail. It lifted the matting on the shingle above that one. So I have one. That one now has damage. This one now has damage with the matting transfer. This one actually creased from lifting out a nail. This one has matting transfer. I have 4. And then there's matting transfer on that one. So I have 5 damaged shingles just from replacing that one. As a roofer with multiple years experience in this, what you're asking me to do is pretty much impossible without compromising the rest of the roofing system. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you watching the video.